Alright RenFam, we're vlogging tonight. We're going to a special event that I wanted to bring you guys along. I have my sidekick with me in the back. Say hi, Abby. Should be a fun time. Beautiful sister Jenna. Welcome to the vlog, Jenna.
Thank you. I finally get to be in one.
Yep. We're on a girl date. So for my RenFam who's not from Minnesota, we are in downtown St. Paul. My husband grew up in Minneapolis and I grew up in St. Paul, which is the Twin Cities. So it's kind of a lifelong battle of which one is better. We've actually lived in both cities before. When we first got married, we lived in Minneapolis. Now we live in St. Paul. And they're very different and both amazing for different reasons, but we grew up in St. Paul, so we think St. Paul's better. If you're not from St. Paul and you're ever here, or you're from St. Paul and you've never been here, you got to go here.
Get mastacholi.
Mastacholi and pizza, baby.
Joyce Meyers. Thank you. Thank you. You can be seated. So you don't have to pray. Just go ahead and do without God's help if you want to. You don't have to read the Bible. Just spend all day doing dumb stuff and getting in trouble and not even know. You don't have, it's like we always say, I have to go to church. No, you don't. I have to read my Bible. No, you don't. I have to pray. No, you don't. I have to clean my house. No, you don't. You can live in a dirty house if you want to.
When I'm standing in the fire, I will not be overcome.
That's what I did for a living.
We need to get that I have to out of our language.
because I think it makes us feel oppressed, and we need to start saying, I want to, or I'm going to, but not I have to. Amen? If you give yourself no mercy, you can't give anybody else mercy. If you're judgmental with yourself, you're going to be judgmental with other people. And those were some of my biggest problems. I did not like myself because I'd been abused. I thought it was my fault. Something was wrong with me. So I grew up my whole life with this message playing in my head. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And the most important message in the Bible is you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. By this shall all men know that you are my disciples. If we want to prove anything to the world that's lost out there and needs to know Christ, we're not going to do it through preaching alone. We're going to have to show them something, and that is we have to learn how to genuinely, truly, really live unselfish lives and love people. Somebody say something. This is about you making a decision to let God have His way in your life. Spiritually mature people are promptly obedient to the Holy Spirit.
I'm sorry for my sins. I turn away and I repent. I change direction. Now I ask that you cleanse me and forgive me. And now I give you my life. You are the Lord of my life for the rest of my life. I receive your life. New future in Jesus Christ. Thank you that I'm born again. But I want to officially welcome you into the family of God. Welcome. We welcome you. Now remain standing. The ushers are going to give you a book.
So that was amazing. That was actually a free event that Joyce Meyers put on, and I was pretty close to not even going last minute, and then I decided to go, and then I also last minute decided to bring Abigail. A part of me said, you know, she's too young, she won't understand the preaching and it'll be too long for her, but I feel like it's so detrimental to kids that we always assume that they won't understand a lot of life and especially spiritual things, but it's so important that we include them in these things for so many reasons. One, for them to see us going to these types of things and to know that all these people in this giant place all love God and are worshiping God. And, you know, she stood at the end for the altar call and raised her hands. And, you know, I could easily be like, she doesn't understand it. We don't know how much they understand. We really don't. And these are the foundational blocks that we lay for our kids as they grow up. And I think, you know, after experiencing that with her, it makes me want to always assume that she can understand something, because how terrible is it if they are missing out on a lot of things because we assume that they won't get anything from it. I'm glad I brought her, and it was just such an amazing experience, and especially for a free event. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching RenFam. Bye.